giving it time to work up. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever happens to be, whatever time or day it happens to be when you watch. I hope all is well. It is 7:51 a.m., January 28th, 2021, as I am live streaming this. If you happen to be watching this, if you happen to be yeah, yeah, yeah. If you happen to be watching this at a different time or date, then it is a different time and date in which it is. But I'm living? Yeah. I am live streaming this at 7:51 a.m., January 28th, 2021. With that being said, as the post comment, whatever thing, yeah, today's birthdays, according to IMDb. Yesterday, January 27th, Cloris Leachman passed away. If you are not familiar with who she is, she was in the Last Picture Show. She was on later seasons of Facts of Life. She took over for Mrs. Garrett. She was also in the movie Young Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Um, she was in a few other movies. Those are just the ones I. Bad Santa. I want to say she was in Bad Santa. She was the adult supervision for the young boy with the curly hair that kind of like, and it's, whatever. And then kicks the. Anyway, but she had passed away yesterday, and while that is sad, it is sad. Birthdays. Let's get with that. January 28th, 2021 birthdays. Alan Alda, who's on MASH, 4 seasons, the movie. Something with Michael Caine and Michelle Pfeiffer. I can't remember. Anyway, writer Frank Darabont, Barbie Benton, Harley Jane Kozak. I want to say she was in Necessary Roughness with Scott Bakula, where he goes back to, and Robert Loggia, where Scott Bakula's character is asked to return to go back to college to play football. Sinbad is in the movie. Jason Bateman was in the movie. Ariel Winter, Joey Fatone. I was that close to saying fat one. I really was, but it's pronounced Fatone. Will Poulter, who was in We're the Millers, he was the son. Alexandra Krosny, Krosney, Krosney. She played Kristen Baxter on Last Man Standing TV series from 2011 to 2012. Looked like 5, maybe 6 episodes. I'm not sure. Susan Buckner, she was in Grease, 1978. If you're in a different part of the world, I'm not sure what it was called. Oil Slick? No, yeah. But she was the straight-laced whatever that also befriends Sandy. But yeah. Susan Howard, Karen Lynn Gorney, Rick Ross, actor, singer, composer, I think, also. Actress, composer Sam Phillips. She was an actress. She played Katya in Die Hard with a Vengeance, 1995. The one who doesn't say anything, and the boyfriend, She played the girlfriend of the guy who had the vengeance. She was a composer, or she is a composer. She composed music for the Gilmore Girls recently, and the marvelous Mrs. Maisel from 2017 to 2019. John Beck, Nicholas Pryor. He was Joel's father in Risky Business, 1983. He also played Senator Stewart in Morgan Stewart's Coming Home, starring John Cryer. And according to IMDb, one of his more recent roles, he played D8 male patient in The Hunger Games Mockingjay 2014. Stephen Farrelly, he's known as Sheamus on WWE Raw. Mo Rocca, Nick Carter, Sarah McLachlan. It's like I'm trying to clear my throat. John Calieri, Caliri. He was on the TV show Square Pegs from 1982 to 1983. It still says he's acting, but the last thing he was in, I think, was V, 1984 or 1985. So I'm not really sure. I hope all is well with him, and hopefully he gets an acting part in something. And to the late John Banner, I know nothing. Sergeant Schultz on Hogan's Heroes TV series. He did other things, but you figure that's what he was mostly known for. And Frank Doubleday. One of the movies he was in was Escape from New York, where Kurt Russell goes to New York to save the president or vice president, played by Donald Pleasance. And Frank Doubleday was in that. That is out of the top 100 of 1,233. My night was pretty good last night. I started off in 7, which is pop and juice, V8, ocean spray, that type stuff. Had an Elkhart and a skid, taller than me for the skid. Elkhart was about 15 items, maybe. No, a little more than that, because, or about that, you know. So I got that done. Then I moved my stuff to aisle 8, which is candy, peanuts, walnuts, popcorn, water. I had a good night. Went to help out, and you figure thanks to Nancy, I was able to finish aisle 8 because she came in and started at the popcorn, worked her way towards me. I was at the candy at the time in which she was helping. I believe I was at the candy bars or the Roche, the fucking the Lindt chocolate things, the blue and the red or whatever. Where I was just after that, where I was at the red licorice. So yeah, we ended up meeting about at pegs 15 and 16. The pegs, the things where you got to put them through that little hole, and it's like, fuck. Sorry. The the thing you put it on, and sometimes that hole in the hole which is like the paper punch where it's like, and it doesn't fit the thing. So it's like sometimes it's on there. It's like needs like lube or something to get that fucker in there. Um, just to ease it on it. Sometimes, but uh, good portion of the time you try to put it on, and it's like fuck, and the thing just rips like a fucker. Just so it's like damage. I am wearing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a Half Show. Oh, I owe them how much? Shit. You figure they debuted in 1986. I was 15. I do not have my water right now, but it is important. Ooh, I am Fremont Lee, and the views and opinions expressed in this video, those are the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. Hi, how are you? It is important to stay hydrated. I have, for whatever reason, I don't have my water. I'll be having a salad here shortly, so I do hope all is well with you. I hope you are being kind to each other. I know that there are times it's a real pain in the ass. You want to fucking focus, but you want to refrain from doing that. Uh, well, sometimes, I mean, like I said in a previous video on an episode of My Name is Earl, that John Favreau, Favreau, appeared on. The character was stealing from the till, seeing another woman, giving her the money, but he was cheating on his wife on the episode. And Earl thought he was a really nice guy. You know, he's like, oh, things were working out for him. So it's like, and the the reason Earl is working at this place is because he was trying to make up, good karma, bad karma. He was such an asshole that he won $100,000 or whatever it is on a scratch ticket, and as soon as he did, he got hit by a car. So it's like he decided to change his life around and have try to make up for the things he did. So the people he made a list of people he screwed around with or did whatever. Turns out that the reason he was working at this place is because he had taken money from uh, the couple or that were working there, or the guy that was working there. They were going on vacation, but he took the money so they couldn't go on vacation. So he made up for it. He let them go on vacation, and he went there to work. And he was trying to be a really nice guy doing it, and every job that Earl had, he punched his boss. So, but he was really trying to, so that good karma. Yeah. Well, he ends up punching a boss, and yeah, I've mentioned this in a video. So if I don't know if you'll be able to find it on YouTube somewhere. I know on IMDb you could look it up. Look up John Favreau. Then you go into his credits, and it will say that he appeared on an episode of My Name Is Earl. Because I mean, he is an actor, he is a director, he may be a writer also. So if you go, you have to go into the acting and scroll down. Right, it might be able to show you the video. I don't know if you click on that episode, because it'll say My Name Is Earl, and it'll be the name of the episode. It might be in blue, like highlighted in blue, as opposed to like black, where it's like, okay, because you can't click on it. Maybe you could watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because Randy played by Ethan Suplee, who plays Earl, who plays the brother Randy to Jason Lee's Earl at the end, because it's like because Earl punches the guy, and it's found out he's stealing the thing and doing this and doing that. So, and the guy that was on vacation comes back, or because I think he lasted the week, Earl. So the guy ends up coming back, and he's made the manager right over. Right, he's like, "Yeah, you're the boss." Um, I don't. It's been a long time since I've actually seen that episode, so the fact that I'm remembering this much of it, there's something there. But Randy ends up saying, "Well, does karma have fists?" And they're all kind of like, "I, I no." So kind of goes with that joke or the thing about the professor saying, "Oh, if there is a God, may he strike me down." And if any, because he's trying to get his class to argue with him about it, so he can pretty much tell them they're stupid for believing in God. And it's like, and there's I don't know if it was Marine or whatever, but and he's standing there and it's like, hey, Jim, well, so the guy ends up coming down and whoosh, knocking the professor over. It's like, oh, what'd you do that for? Well, God's busy protecting our troops over in whatever place they're in. So I did it. uh, it's like angels, the thing. Angels are like the furry the pets that you have. It's maybe a good friend. I don't know. It's something, I guess. Well, I've probably wasted your time just yammering. I apologize for that. But I do hope all is well with you. And I thank you for listening. Take care. Oh, if your birthday is today, January 28th, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day.